Hello, my name is Kaylin Holtz, and my story begins on October 22nd, 2002. For as long as I can remember, I've always been a little out there. Growing up with split-up parents never affected me because I've had my stepfather in my life since I was 4. What did affect me is being the youngest and the only girl. So, with a pretty much normal home life consisting of my mom, stepdad, 2 stepbrothers, and my full brother, I'm growing up.
My name is Josie Bamford, and my story begins on a cold winter's night in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. December 13th, 2001, I was born into my rapidly growing family of then 5 and now 8. With people always coming and going, and the abundance of sports and clubs we participate in, it was hard to find a breather. Now, at age 17, trying to juggle it all, I'm growing up.
It was freshman year when my mom and stepdad split up for a short period of time. I was having panic attacks every day from the arguing, and in the morning of my first day of high school, I was forced to move out of my home, leaving my unbiological father and my 2 dogs. While my friends were putting on new clothes and doing their makeup, I was packing my bags. My mom called out of work that day to move our things, and I didn't speak to my stepfather for 3 months after. I moved from my home to my grandparents' house to a tiny condo in the next city over in the span of 6 months. Every day was a struggle. I had hives from the stress. I failed 3 classes, but through it all, I had dance.
It was freshman year when I transferred from private to public school. The private school I attended from kindergarten to 8th grade had a grand total of 100 kids in the whole school, while the public school I would be attending had 4 times that amount in just 1 grade. Everything was new. New classes, new people, new teachers, and it felt impossible to know where I fit into it all. Since the majority of students came from the public middle school, everyone knew each other and had years of friendships I had no part in. Yet through all that confusion and stress, I had my family.
Dance was my rock. Every class was like a therapy session, filled with girls and teachers that wanted nothing but to support me. But when my mom told me she wouldn't be able to afford my classes anymore, I became more of a mess than I already was. My mom got a second job, but we still couldn't keep up. I felt like I was being saved when my studio gave us an extension of my tuition. I'm so thankful for my dance family for being so understanding during that time, and because of their support, I'm here today.
My family was my rock. Each of the other 7 members of my family helped me during this time, but most prominently was my sister. When I began my freshman year, she was a senior at the same high school. With no hesitation, she took me under her wing. She was there through it all, my first class to my first game on the varsity soccer team. My high school experience would not be the same without her. She taught me to take every opportunity I can and to make the best of every situation. It is because of her and my family's guidance that I am here today.
With this support
And these lessons.
we applied to the Friends Forever program
Through this program, we've gained 8 more sisters.
to support
Love.
and to laugh with.
And for this,
We are forever grateful.